Now, when you get this step right, it's like magic. Have you ever dreamed about waking up and seeing $500 that's fallen into your bank account? What about $1,000 or $5,000? That's entirely possible with this strategy. In fact, as I'm writing this, I've just come back from the Nutcracker with cats. And as I was watching these dancing cats dance around stage, I made around $2,000. And it was actually a fantastic show, by the way. It was all possible because I scheduled an email to go out. And I actually made a mistake and sent the email out a bit earlier. It didn't really matter. People still bought. So today, what we're going to look at is how to convert your subscriber list into customers like magic. Another way of saying this could be, how to monetize your subscriber list, but it doesn't quite sound as good as using magic. And it is like magic when you get this right. So there are a range of different ways to promote. There are different sequences used, different emails you can create, and different formulas or templates you can also utilize for each one of your promotions. I'm not going to try to provide you with lots of these today. You don't really need them. All you need is my best one that works every time I use it and has been responsible for making me the most money of every email sequence I've used. And I'm going to walk you through today in this video how the sequence works and what it is. Obviously, then if you want to utilize it, you want to edit it, you want to use it yourself, you can go down below to the link and I'll actually give it to you when you register for our community hub. There's a download there for it. You can literally just download it and start using this for yourself and your business. Just customize it to suit your needs, and obviously make sure that you watch the rest of this video because I'll show you how to edit it correctly and what I'm actually doing throughout the email that's important, because without that information, you're not going to really know how to edit it correctly. So do make sure you watch the rest of this video. And it starts like this. You've got, first of all, a coming soon email. You've got a live email, a reminder email, which is critical, warning email, and then a closing. And this is just so good. No emails are wasted. It's the perfect sequence if you want to win an affiliate launch contest, or if you want to make the most money out of a particular promotion that you possibly could. It's a really great base to build off. It's brilliant. Now, before we dive into it though, it's worth mentioning that I only send out the last 2 emails if the first 3 work. I don't do the whole sequence if I don't see good sales coming in from the first 3 emails. So use this sparingly with winners. You can send 3 emails for any promotion and people will forgive you if they don't like the offer. But if you send out 5 for that offer without results, then your list may not be as forgiving. Only send out the last 2 emails when you're confident it's a winner, or if it's a mid-ticket item where you're charging $197 or more, and you are doing that as part of that promotion. That's the only kind of exception to the rule when the price is a little bit higher. Now, the last 2 emails, why I'm kind of talking about this, they can really boost sales. And the other thing that comes to mind, I wouldn't use this series as well if you are selling products for like $7. This really works well if you're selling between $47 and $997. It works really well. Anything less than that, and people don't, they don't really need to think about it. They don't need 2 or 3 emails. They just make the decision like that. If you send out 5 emails for a $7 product, then that's a problem. There's something that's going wrong there. You shouldn't have to do that. Also, it's worth mentioning that in my experience, this email series works the absolute best with $197 to $297 products. Okay, it works for everything, but that's the best. That's the sweet spot for it. So understand that if you are thinking about, hey, which products should I promote? You've got this 5 email series, you want to give it a good run. It's best to choose a product between those, or $97 to that $297 point. You're going to get the best results out of it with that price point in terms of monetary gain. To give you an example of that, so when I promoted Thrivecart, when it first came out, for example, and I kind of mentioned it in the last video, I used this 5 email sequence and it made pretty close to 6 figures in sales. So let's first look at the initial email. I'll walk you through this on my computer. In terms of when you send out emails, what's really critical and important is why you send out the email. So people will see through it. If you're just trying to make sales for the point of making sales and you don't have a good reason for sending them an email, they know that. Kind of like news stories. I don't know if you've read a news story that just seemed like it was a news story written for the sake of just being news, not actually informing people. Kind of the same. People have a sense of it. So whenever you're doing these emails, you need to be making sure that you have a good reason for it. What are the reasons? Scarcity. Okay, the price is increasing. I've got a new bonus to show you. I've got a new bonus video I've just released.
I managed to negotiate a better deal. Oh no, I made a mistake. Maybe like the price is increasing soon, if I didn't already mention that. Or you'd say that a price update or some sort of details that have been updated within the product itself. You want to have some reason for sending out that email. So I usually would, what was interesting is I would find that if there was some sort of crisis, like the server went down, those were usually my best promotions. As weird as that is, because I had a good reason to send out another email. I was like, the server went down, and everyone loves drama. So they open up and like, oh no, what's happened? Why did the server go down? Why is everyone panicking? Why is, and it would be genuine as well, because the server will have actually gone down. It wasn't my fault. It was the person that was launching. I'm just an affiliate for it. But that would be a great opportunity to let everyone know why the server went down. And people would open up the email. It's like a free kind of email you can send out, and people are going to be like, wow, okay. Or it'll increase the scarcity because people are like, oh no, I need to get this now. There's so many people trying to get this that the server went down. I need to buy this. All right, so that kind of gives you a background of that. Now, email 1 to 3. First of all, you're going to be pre-selling. So you're going to be pre-selling the product on the first email. Second email is the details, what you need to know about it, giving people a good opportunity to find out what the product is. And by this email, they should be at the point where they're thinking, oh yeah, I should probably get this. This sounds like a good fit for me. Okay. And then the third email is really effective if then you have some sort of scarcity, bonus expiring, or some reason to email them and give them a reason why they need to buy now. The third email is the best one to do that with. If you do this well, you'll notice that the first email, second email, you'll start to get a few sales coming through. Third email goes out, bang, sales are coming in, like consistently. And that's just because of the way that it works. People need a bit of time to understand what the product is, to understand that they want that, and then they need a bit of a push. And the third email is a bit of a push. If it works well, then people will buy. Then these last two emails, we want to be increasing the scarcity. And the closing email, we want to be sending that out 5 hours before close. It works really well. If it's a 97 to 297 offer, you're going to get the most. You're going to get such good results from sending this out. If you've got a good hook, if people want the product, you could make the majority of your sales with this on the last day. And maybe 50% of your sales in the overall promotion could come in through the last 5 hours, even if it's a 7-day promotion, the last 5 hours. So just keep that in mind. Or if it's a 3-day promotion, the last 5 hours are critical with that price point. Email 4 is to get them ready for sending out that final reminder email. You're not going to get many sales coming in from this email here. You'll get most of the sales coming in from the final one. So this isn't necessarily the best emails that I've given you here. I've done much better promotions and used much better emails. I'll find some of them. If you would like more of them, just comment down below and I'll get a stack of them together and I'll send them out with my best promotions that did 6 figures, and I'll be able to share those with you. But this gives you a good insight into how these emails look and how they feel. Another little thing that is important is the way that you make the lines. You see these lines across? People don't read emails left to right like this. How people read emails is they want to find the main information, the most important information, just like you read a news story. You want to find the most information, like the main part of the information. You don't really care about reading every bit of detail. No one's got the time for that. So make the paragraphs short, because that means that someone can see the entire paragraph within one eye look of it, as opposed to having to struggle from reading across the line. So you want to make them short like this, and you also want to make them fading. So you see it starts to the right here and comes to the left. That's leading people to the next sentence. We're coming from the right to the left, leading people to the next sentence. There's something that just seems nice about it. And it works. Like that will help you to introduce people to the next sentence or the next paragraph. So you want to just bring people down, and you want to structure it like this. You want to have like 4 or 5 words on every line, because that's, it's easy to read, easy to see everything, and you want to lay it out so it's really, really clear. What's going to make this email compelling is your subject line, the offer that you're promoting, okay, what the hook is. Then the rest of it is just making it really clear, like, hey, this is a really good offer. You should get in because they're closing the doors. You've got a big discount. Why not get access to this if this is what you want? So that's something to keep in mind as well. And so now you know the structure. That's basically it. that's all. The first 3 emails are there to get people ready and sell that first wave, and the last 2 are there to close. And that's the 5 email series I've used to make probably over $1 million just from rewriting this 5 email series and using this as my framework for most of my promotions.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was good. Go to I encourage you now to test the series out for yourself. It works incredibly well. You can probably use this over social media as well. It just needs adapting to social media. So download the series below from my community hub. It's listed there. Follow the instructions and I'll send it out over to you. So make sure you subscribe to get the next videos in this series. This is the affiliate series. I've also got a ton of incredible videos coming up, so subscribe for those and comment below. Let me know whether you enjoyed this video and what else you'd like to see in the future. If there's any questions that came out of this, anything else I can add to kind of help you with what you're doing in affiliate marketing, feel free to post that as well. Otherwise, I'll look forward to the next video. The next video in the series is going to be our final one. So look out for that. It's coming very soon. It's going to be a really, really good one. And again, if you want to get access to the bonus blueprint for 2024, it's down below. All you need to do, it's free, is just join Community Hub. You'll see that you'll then be able to download it. Not download it, it's a video. It goes into more advanced tactics about everything that I've been talking about, and it will be extremely valuable if you're serious about growing your business and accelerating your results in affiliate marketing next year. So enjoy. Talk soon.